What's good, YouTube? Cardfight King here, Aqua Life baby. You already know how it is. What's good? I just want to do this channel update video. It's been a minute since I uploaded. A lot of it's because I've just been in a lull with Vanguard. That and I'm in school, doing a master's degree. I just have been not really paying attention too much. I do go to locals every Saturday, occasionally on Sundays. My Baltimore locals, but I really look. My mindset right now is mid-November. Aqua Force sneak peek is in 2 weeks. Um, the set comes out in 3 weeks, I guess. And I'm just in mid-November mindset right now. Like I'm counting down till we get the Aqua Life, till I get to play with Maelstrom, till I get to play with Thavis and Lambros and experience and just have that joy again. That's where my mindset is. It's not on anything that's out right now. Plus, I don't really like most of the decks that I own. I just kind of like, outside of like Night Rose. Night Rose is really like is really my favorite deck that I own. I would have to say I love that. I love the Night Rose. I love Night Rose deck. I guess I could just go through my decks. I just want to, I guess, give you an update on them all. Asha is garbage. So I've been trying to move. I'm trying to move that deck. Like I'm really trying to like off that deck out of my possession. I don't like it. Maybe somebody else will like it. Maybe somebody else will figure out something else. I've hit my ceiling. I've hit my point with that deck. I'm just done with it. Silverthorns just don't have enough. I think they were neutered heavily just because their draw and what their mechanic was too advanced for the format that they were released in, and they had to hit them for that format. But it hindered them as they started to progress the game. They have terrible countercharging, almost no countercharging. The deck spits out a board, can spit out a board, but can get easily counterblast denied by Force 2 decks or multi-crit decks. Sometimes these attacks are just not enough. Venus Luquier is a cool card, and it's literally half a Dorian, half of a regular Luquier. Sometimes the lanes just aren't good, or just need some more substance. I mean, it's a fun deck to play with. It's just that there's just so much that the deck needs really for it to be viable. Especially the hand size. God have mercy. But there's that. Harry is inconsistent, even though I added in the new order, the Bangle, whatever it's called. I did add that card in, and I can do an updated deck profile if you guys want me to. Probably gonna do it anyways, whatever. But that card, it helps the consistency of the deck. But with Harry, you need to see Harry Pigeon and have at least I want to say, especially if you're going first, at least 2 Magia dolls in your soul, or one in hand, one in soul, or something like that. At least have 2 Magia dolls you can call out with Harry by turn 3. But if you don't have a combination of those, then you're kind of like the deck gets off to the slow start. Even though you want to get to the point where you start just spamming out Starry Pop. It's a matter of just getting the consistency to get to those cards. And right now, I don't think the Harry deck has that consistency, for it right now. I wish they had more ways to grab Harry from the deck to your hand. But I'll do a deck profile on it. It's what it is with Harry. What else do I own? I have an MLB deck. I picked it up because I won a tournament, and I just used my prize winnings on that. I don't play the deck. I hate the deck, so whatever. Who cares? Maelstrom and Ravon. Maelstrom, 2 weeks till the sneak peek, and hopefully by the sneak peek weekend I can acquire the double rare Fencer and all the common and rare cards I need to complete the Maelstrom deck. I have everything set and ready for it to go. I just need my support. Otherwise, you guys know the state of the deck. It is not good at all. Ravon. Ravon is the best Aqua Force deck, but it is a little bit, it is basically a little bit outdated. His play style, the slap 5, go in, it's still good. You can still draw and maintain a decent hand, but a lot of what it does is a little bit outdraw. Sometimes it's underpowered. MLB counters that deck to hell. Nothing more to say about that. It's just a little bit, it's just a bit outdated. Even though the book play is nice, there are a lot of other decks that can kind of shut us down, especially like if you have Gridora players at locals, if you and if you have just Blade Master, things like that. It's a deck that it's the best version of Aqua Force. I still think it's a good deck, but compared to a lot of the other decks that you see, at least you see in your meta that you know about, or all around, if you guys are locals are opened, you guys know where the deck would stand at, especially from a consistency standpoint. So, it is what it is with that. I feel it's a bit outdated, and I think it's going to continue to be outdated. I think, at this point, you just transition to playing Maelstrom or Thavis Lambros and call it a day from there, moving forward, point blank. I think that is all the decks that I own. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the decks that I own. So, yeah, there's that. But like I said, I definitely want to get back to making some more videos. I'm going to probably just do some recording. I definitely want to get some Gridora games in on camera. Just, have somebody play some Gridora. I love that deck. The deck is so fun to play with. I'm not a Mega Colony player by any stretch of imagination. I'm not paying money to build the deck. Don't worry about that. But I do enjoy playing with other decks. I do enjoy the play style of it. But it's just not me. But I will definitely try to get that on camera. I do want to get some Luard games in. And speaking of Luard, I want to do a tournament report, but we had 0 Luard at locals, despite multiple people building the deck, I guess. One Luard player decided he wanted to play PBO instead. The other Shadow Paladin player didn't have Luard and was playing Claret Sword today. So, no Luard. Yeah, go figure. My brother actually won the locals with the Cross. He beat PBO in the finals. So, yeah, there's that. Kind of like a faded matchup, if you think about it. Next week, I'm expecting more people to have the Luard deck, to be honest with you. Seeing what people were pulling and picking up today, whatnot, I definitely expect to see Luard. It's in some volume next week. I played Night Rose today. I went 2-2. I lost to my brother, who went undefeated with the Cross. We had a 3-game set, but I bricked super hard game 1 and game 3. I saw zero, no Greed Shades, no Columbards. I didn't know no navigators. I saw nothing but triggers grade 3s and unhelpful grade 1s. So not even Negro Bones. It was just really bad for game 1 and game 3. And then I lost the mirror match in game 3 to Night Rose. The game came down to the fact that my opponent was hitting damage triggers, and then was able to hard guard a dragon, no pass Night Rose, perfect guard 2 dragons, then come back with his quad dragon play. And when I had games set up, but him having 2 damage to give, checking either 1 or 2 triggers, and being able to hard guard 1 dragon, no pass Rose, and then PG the other 2 dragons really sucked. Like I said, then he was able to set up his stuff. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want Aqua Force, man. I just want Aqua Force. That's all. Peace.